Hello and welcome you all to my YouTube channel. I am Megha. Today I am going to cover the topic gene mutation in sex chromosome. So this is part 4 of the topic mutation. I hope you have seen rest other videos also. Okay, so let's learn in detail about gene mutation in sex chromosomes. So we are learning about mutation in sex chromosome. So you know about that humans have, what normal humans have 46 chromosomes, total 46 chromosomes, and from these 46, how many are autosomes? 44. 44 are autosomes and 2 are sex chromosomes. Okay, now if we talk about males and females, males have XY type of condition, okay, XY chromosomes, whereas females has 2X chromosomes. Now these diseases, okay, these diseases names are hemophilia, red green color blindness, night blindness, and muscular dystrophy. These diseases affects males more as compared to females. Okay, these diseases affects males more as compared to females. The reason we will see, just learn that first, that these diseases are caused by recessive genes. Okay, caused by recessive genes. You know about recessive and dominant. So these are caused by recessive genes which are located on X chromosome. These genes are located on X chromosomes. Okay, now the males are hemizygous for these disorders. Okay, hemophilia, red green color blindness, night blindness, muscular dystrophy. We will learn in detail about these four, and these disorders affect males more as compared to females because the males are hemizygous. You know about heterozygous, homozygous, and hemizygous. Still I am going to tell you that look the chromosomes here, three situations. First, and this is the second, and this is third. Okay, these are the chromosomes which are present in male, sex chromosome XY. Okay, look here, this is gene A, the same gene is present here also. Now this type of situation is called homozygous, and this is heterozygous situation, and this third one is hemizygous situation. Okay, males are hemizygous because all the genes which are present on the X chromosomes, they all are expressed. We cannot say that this one is recessive gene or this one is dominant, because all the genes which are present here on the X chromosome, they all are expressed, because the Y chromosome is not having that gene. Okay, the genes which are present here on X chromosome, they are not having the homology of that. So that's why the males are hemizygous, and these diseases affects males more as compared to females. Because the females to be affected, it is compulsory that the females have two genes, means the genes are present on both the chromosome, that mutated genes are present on both the chromosome. Let's learn the first disease, that is hemophilia, also called bleeder's disease. Okay, this disease, bleeder's disease, hemophilia, is reported by the scientist John Otto in the year 1803. Okay, John Otto reported this disease, hemophilia. This is a defect of blood which prevents its clotting. So in this situation, in this disease, if there is a normal cut occurs on finger or anywhere in the body, the blood is not able to form the clot. Okay, the blood continues to flow, and the normal blood is dominant to the defective blood. See this figure, you can see here, this is a normal blood vessel. Now here in this case, due to any cut, the bleeding starts. Now, if the person is having this disease, the blood is not able to clot. Okay, you can see incomplete fibrin clot is there and the bleeding is continued. If we talk about the normal person, there is a completed fibrin clot, the blood is not able to flow, okay, due to the clot formation. Okay, so this disease is the bleeder's disease, hemophilia, reported by John Otto. So this is a defect of blood which prevents its clotting. Now let's see the inheritance of this disease. Now if a hemophilic male marries a normal female, okay, If a hemophilic male marries a normal female, then they produce normal sons but carrier daughters. Okay, hemophilic male and normal female, they produce normal sons but carrier daughters. Now, if carrier female marry normal male, then they produce carrier daughter but hemophilic son. Okay, so what you will observe here, that the father is transferring the disease to the daughters. Okay, father is transferring the disease to their carrier daughters, and they then transferring the disease to their sons. Okay, father is transferring the disease to their carrier daughters, and they are then transferring the disease to their son. Hemophilic son is there. So this type of pattern is called criss-cross inheritance. Okay, this type of pattern in which the father is transferring the disease to their daughters, and they are then transferring it to their son. This type of pattern is called, pattern of heredity is called criss-cross inheritance, and also called zigzag pattern of inheritance. Okay, so this type of pattern is very typical for all the recessive sex linked traits. Okay, it is common for all the recessive sex linked traits. Now there's a third situation where a hemophilic male marries a carrier female. In this case, you can see the female is a carrier and the male is infected with a hemophilia disease. So in this case, you will see that the 50% of the daughters are hemophilic. Okay, 50% of the daughters are hemophilic. So this is the inheritance pattern of the disease hemophilia. This disease affects males more as compared to females. You know about Queen Victoria of England. She is also the carrier of this disease. Okay, she herself is the carrier of this disease hemophilia. And you know there is no cure of this disease. Okay, sometimes it may luckily disappear due to back mutation. Otherwise there is no cure. Now let's move on to the next disease, that is red-green color blindness. This is also a disease of sex chromosome. The disease is the gene is located on the X chromosome, recessive gene, and in this disease the person is not able to distinguish red color from the green color. Okay, produced by recessive gene by causing lack of one of the primary cone pigment of retina. So one of the primary cone pigment is missing. You know about primary cone pigments. There are three: red, green and blue. These are the primary cone pigment. So in this disease, one pigment is missing. Now the normal eyesight is dominant to the color blindness. As you know that males has one X chromosome and one Y chromosome. So if suppose the mutant gene is located on one chromosome, we are talking about male, if that gene mutated gene is present on X chromosome of male, then they have this disease. But the females have two X chromosome, so for them to be affected with this disease, it is compulsory, it is necessary that both the chromosomes have that mutant gene. Okay, that's why the males are more affected with disease as compared to the females. The same pattern color blindness also follow. As the color blind male, if they marry a normal female, they transfer this disease to their daughters, carrier daughters. Okay, father is transferring to the daughters, and the daughters the female, when they marry to normal male, they transfer a disease to their son. Okay, father is transferring to the daughters, carrier daughters, and daughters are then transferring it to the son. Okay, the same pattern, that this type of pattern is called criss-cross inheritance, also called zigzag pattern of inheritance. Okay, now if a carrier female marries color blind female, Okay, carrier female marries colorblind female, then 50% of the daughters are colorblind, whereas 50% of the son are also colorblind. So this is the inheritance of color blindness. Next disease. Oh, before that, this is the test. You know that doctors, they test, they show this image by which they come to know that the person is having color blindness or not. If the person is able to read the number which is written or alphabet which is written here, means they are not having that disease, because they are able to identify green color from the red color. Okay, the number written over here is 74. This is the test. Okay, next is about night blindness, also called nyctalopia. Night blindness is of two types, acquired and congenital. Okay, the acquired is due to the deficiency of vitamin A. Okay, it is due to the deficiency of vitamin A, whereas the congenital is due to visual purple deficiency that interferes with the retinal rods. Okay, congenital is due to visual purple deficiency that interferes with the retinal rods. We have the rod cells now in our eyes. In this situation, in night blindness, the person is not able to see properly in the dim light. Okay, they are not able to see properly in the dim light. It is also caused by the recessive gene which is located on the X chromosome. So this disease also follow the same pattern as we have seen in the color blindness. Alright, the same pattern the night blindness also follow, same inheritance pattern. Next disease is muscular dystrophy. This is caused due to the lack of protein dystrophin. Okay, learn the name of the protein. The name is dystrophin. Due to this protein, this disease occurs, that is muscular dystrophy, and in this disease there is a deterioration of muscles at an early age, or we can say there is a loss of muscles. Okay, and the absence of this protein can cause problems while walking, swallowing, and also in muscle coordination. Okay, so this is disease muscular dystrophy, which is also caused by the gene which is located on the X chromosome. We are talking about the recessive genes. So we have learned today about four deficiency: gene mutation in sex chromosome, hemophilia, color blindness, red green color blindness, and night blindness, as well as muscular dystrophy. You can see this here in this image. The person is having muscular dystrophy. These are the normal bicep, and this is the affected, diseased one. So this is now over. Hope you like my video. Thank you for watching this lesson.